So they are faced with the prospect of relegation.
Hello everybody, and
are
welcome to
reaching
today's
out
match.
desperately for the single point they need. The fact is they only need to avoid defeat, but based on recent form, based on the season we've had, you cannot take that for granted. We will find out very shortly whether they have it in them. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if he did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jesus, shots! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted, and now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
Roberto Carlos cuts it out. A good-looking ball. Gilberto Silva gets across to intercept that. Oh, super find. Oh, what's it? Shapes to shoot! He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion. And the shots! Yes! And they're back in front!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting. And it's! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
This is quite a battle. Oh, shooting chance! Yes, it's in! And they've got their lead back.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals...
Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, played right into his path. Well, looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Now it's Shevchenko. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's in a... And the shot! And he hits the net! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Can he put it away? Goal by a Leverkusen! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Bayer Leverkusen take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe. Oh, good read. Maradona. No, no way through. Vieira. Now Davids. And it's Beckham. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Goalkeeper's ball. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Davids. He's had it taken off him. Bayer Leverkusen finding their passes. Now it's Messi. Now it's Beckham. Mbappe. Decent hit! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very...
Has a go! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's picked his way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Thuram calmly anticipates. Messi gets into some space. Messi. Morientes. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, he's... Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to... And one more try! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the first half is done. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
A quick reminder
Caution
today
certainly
that
not on the
smoking is
agenda
only
here
allowed in
from
areas
both
shown on
sides.
this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
Bayer Leverkusen get the second half started. Maradona. Oh, the shot could be on here. It's Neymar! Guardiola. And it's Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. It's one! Can he stop it going out? And through to the goalkeeper. Thuram. Somewhat off target. White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Messi. Now the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
Bayer Leverkusen certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Pete.
He's had it! Oh, this looks sharp. Shevchenko. And it's Guardiola. Mbappe.
The attendance for this
Well
match
seen.
was
Saw that coming.
That was well played,
71,898.
well stopped.
He's got away. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Mbappe. White. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Guardiola. And that's been intercepted. And the finish! And the pass is intercepted. That's a decent ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. Opts to play it back. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. Davids gets over and intercepts. Costa Curta. Forwards and with intent. Beckham. Now Davids. Just about up to 75 minutes. White. Mbappe. It's run loose here.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Can he finish? And he's thrown it! And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He's got the shot away! Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's really well manoeuvred. Davids. Nice sequence of passes, this. And he's straight offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 10, Messi. Number 6, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 20, Suarez. Number 11, Johan Cruyff. Number 80, Ronaldinho.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
I think we're just about done here. It's going to be another throw. In with the challenge. Oh, that's fabulous.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And here's Maradona.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Maradona. Guardiola gets a foot in here. Beckenbauer. He's having a go. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beckenbauer has every reason to be disappointed after...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. For most... So the plot is a simple one. Win and they
Hello
are promoted.
and
One
welcome to
shot
today's
at it.
match.
Supporters doing their best to create a rousing atmosphere here, going the extra mile to help the team up. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And as you can see, we've already started here. And the finish! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that's a superb piece of defending. And we have our very first corner. Fires from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never...
Pedri! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Always onto this. Less than about that pass the better.
This is the time you need that pace.
Thuram gets over and intercepts. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He gets big. It's fallen kindly here. Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Bruno Fernandes with the foul. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's De Bruyne. Beckham makes the interception. That has not gone well. That's a good run down the left. Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Passing nice and neat. Ronaldinho. 0-0 still. I like the chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Oh, it's Luis Suarez. Mbappe chasing after it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ronaldinho.
Tigres are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Thuram getting this one clear. Tigres upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Roland.
And a header! The goal for which they thirsted, the goal for which they craved. Now, full steam ahead to the ultimate prize.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Davids. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Nicely weighted ball. De Bruyne. Ronaldinho. And the counter is on. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Costa Curta. Gilberto Silva. Bruno Fernandes does really well there, he is strong. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, great ball. Hits one! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's lost his man here. Tigres are looking to go forward now. Now it's De Bruyne.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Gilberto Silva. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's well spotted. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes goes on a charge down the left. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas.
A lead
within
that's
these
fully
grounds.
justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Yamal.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Petri. Oh, well played, well played. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Yamal. And that could set him on his way. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's looking to set free a runner. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
And the lead is free. It is surely done. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Substitutions taking place.
Tigres are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Neymar. No, he's not getting his way this time. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Davids. Luis Suarez. Messi. Messi! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Yamal. Cafu. Kimmich.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicked it back promptly. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So what can they conjure from this one? So a genuine chance to increase the lead. Suarez looks to get on the end of this. Oh, it's just lacking in accuracy. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Neymar. And he's managed to get free. And here's Ronaldinho. Taken back almost at once. And the ball's gone astray. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oscar, well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Cafu. Thuram tries to clear. In once more. Shapes to shoot. Corner number 3 coming up. Up for a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game
80.
here.
Ronaldinho. Coming on the field, number 9, Mbappe.
Here's Mbappe.
Number 11,
Luis Suarez. And the shot! The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Mbappe. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now that's a fine challenge.
Still alert as ever. That's so well played.
Great defending, strong and determined. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Bastoni proves too strong. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Oh, that's a waste. Davis. Oscar. He's played him through. Mbappe! Really well taken goal. They're back within reach.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Well, it is clear to see that he is
There
not
will be
at all
5
happy with
minutes
that.
added time.
Improved the pass, and the shot! Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Substitution on the field, number 23.
Oh, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And it's Messi. Davids. Now it's Mbappe. Now the finish! Goal!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And it didn't take him long, just sitting. And that will be it. A statement win on a crucial day, and now a major test. So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated
everybody,
days
and
on the
welcome to
footballing
today's
calendar.
match.
So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That is a great ball, and that is expertly dealt with. There's a sharp little ball here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And the shot! And he's made sure that's not getting through. Neatly clipped into space. Messi.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Maldini can get it clear. Pull it. Rummenigge. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start to...
Can he finish? Goal! There is the breakthrough! Simplicity itself.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Shifted it to the flank. Shevchenko, and he's straight offside. Gilberto Silva.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Oh, super ball. Pull it. Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for options for movement.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he's heaved it away and claimed it back swiftly. Beckham. Davids really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Beckham. And it's Hullet. Davids. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Hullet.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Shevchenko. Bellingham. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Bellingham. offside.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Can he spark a counter here? Short changes him with that pass. Rummenigge. Beckham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game was full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the flag has stayed down. And the half-time whistle goes. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they
And a
can
quick reminder
repeat their
today,
first half
everybody,
success
to make
with
sure to put
another
any
show of
litter
strength?
in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And the finish! And again! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Beckham. And here's Hullet. He's got away. Shot! Oh! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Davids. Yeah.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's in a great position. Oh, and the shot! It's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal?
Tries a shot! He scored!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
987.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Now it's Shevchenko. Cruyff. Cannavaro. And it's Hullet. Bellingham. Steaming on goal. Bellingham! It's in! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Beckham. And Beckham! Cruyff. Ronaldinho wins the duel this time. That looks a good ball through. Rummenigge. And he's managed to get free.
All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
To further improve their position of comfort.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Vieira. Hullet looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Cruyff. Good read, needed to be. And now the breakaway. Driving forward. Now it's Mbappe. And he's onside. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got space in the area. Can he finish? It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
After 82
Look,
minutes.
all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Substitution on the field.
Shevchenko.
Number 9.
Well played. That
Mbappe.
out the danger.
Coming on the field
Well,
is
there is a look that
number
says it all.
6.
A piercing
Neymar.
stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Number 23, Beckham. Coming on the field,
Cannavaro.
number 11.
Refuses to take the bait.
Number
Great
8,
position here.
Gerrard.
It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Turan. Bellingham. And it's Vieira. Shevchenko back
Added
and
minutes
defending.
has been indicated.
Ronaldinho. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
He's had a hit! He scores!
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Number 11.
And it didn't take him long.
Cruyff.
Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
He gets big! They scored!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And yes, it's him again.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Davids.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And time is up.
Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everyone,
Without a doubt,
and
it is the
welcome
week's
to
most
Old Trafford.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Has a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, a lovely bit of skill. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's had it nicked away. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's a mighty effort! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Messi. Davids. And here's Raul. Raul. And through to the goalkeeper. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's the shot! And again! It's in! And again! They simply do not know what has hit them. Davids duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, easy pickings there. Ronaldinho. Oh, that is a nice touch. Raul, and he's managed to get free. He's got the shot away! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken some...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds
Señoras y
of
señores,
the footballing
bienvenidos
folk
al
in this
partido
part
de
of the
hoy.
world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. This has to be the ultimate Tigers habitat. The noise, the passion, it really is at its golden best. And anyone not in those colours will feel truly lost.
Great hit! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Can he put it away? Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Beckham. Yeah. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's a sharp pass. And the counter is on. Roberto Carlos.
No joy this time. Davids gets his pass away. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That's positional gold. The utilisation of space.
He gets big. Harmlessly behind. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's Van Nistelrooy.
Romario. Can he finish?
Romario made a good run there. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Driving on and making good progress. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yeah. Oh, he's found support out wide. Not the most accurate pass. Beckham. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has been cut short. So just the one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
Yeah. Davids chasing after it. Well, that is one way to stop him.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Goalkeeper's ball. Costa Curta. Neymar. Ronaldinho. Davids. Davids. Lobbed in behind. And he's there to clear it. And they've got rid. He is through here. Beckham. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And he was alert to it. And that has been clubbed away. Beckham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Beckham. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Neymar. Messi.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Romario. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's a key interception. Ronaldinho. And it's Neymar. That is good alertness. Yeah. And here's Mbappe. Van Nistelrooy. In with the challenge. Davids. Great defending, strong and determined. Threads one in. Good ball over the top. Look at the space here.
Se agrega un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And there's the end of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Some first-half thoughts?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Leading 1-0 at the break. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Well, that's well seen too. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yeah. It's Ronaldinho. Davids. Rodri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he's picked out the run. And he's only too happy to take that back. Rodri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Beckham. Costa Curta makes the interception. And that is a little undercooked. Romario. Still just a single goal between the sides. Ronaldinho. Looking for the run, and here's Mbappe. Can he get onto this? Now he's off and running. Just eases him off the ball. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 43.886.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Yeah. Messi.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Bellingham finds himself unceremoniously floored.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And Just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Messi, Mbappe, he's onside. Tigres needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He's had a shot! It's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Just so calm under pressure. And he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Cambio en Tigres. Número 13. Número 19.
So the manager
Número
can make a
14.
change for the first time in the
Número
game
8.
here.
Entran
And that has added a
número
whole
15.
new complexion to the
Número
game.
23.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on
Número
the fence
22.
before the ball was kicked, and
Número
I
18.
still haven't moved.
Messi.
Now it's Pedri, David Villa. Nice interception, well timed.
Though you just love the level of intensity here. Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That's been intercepted. Shifted upfield. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely aimed pass. And Messi sticks it away. And they're back in front. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit.
He's had it! Oh, it's fallen loose again! They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to
Gol de
watch.
Tigres.
Some
Convertido en el
heroic
minuto
goalkeeping,
84.
but even that
Número
couldn't save them
15.
this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
All hands on deck for this one. Roberto Carlos. It's a mighty effort.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo
And
reglamentario.
time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Messi. And it's Gerrard. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Gerrard. And here's Messi. He's gone for goal! Deftly away. And that is the last effort of the game. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Al padre de un niño con mochila verde.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but At the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants of filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Shapes to shoot!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Zaire Emery, Shevchenko, Messi. Oh, he's through the middle. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Gets his pass away. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Mbappe!
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That is good alertness. And here's Shevchenko. Gilberto Silva. And it's Messi. It's a throw-in. Costa Curta. And it's Ronaldinho. Now Davids.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Costa Curta.
Gently done.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nice defending, it's got the job done. He could be in here. He could be... And Shevchenko! Beckham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He can run onto that.
Mbappe! No mistake! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Shevchenko. Beckham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing.
And Messi! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vieira calmly anticipates. Davids.
And the shot!
Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's heaved it away. Gilberto Silva. And it's Messi. Davids. Beckenbauer. Kimmich. Mbappe.
Shevchenko!
And he was quick to react. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Neymar. Davids.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Vieira. Davids. And that interception was... And the first half is done. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through.
Hello
Across
everybody,
the other
and a
way,
quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for
This
your
looks
cooperation.
well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. That gets things going for the second half. What a throw in. Costa Curta. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Ronaldinho. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Messi. Belletti. And it's Messi. Belletti. Nice bit of trickery. He's got plenty of space out wide here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Davids. Oh, good ball.
And Messi! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And they win it back again. Messi! And yes, it's there! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other
The
is still
attendance for this
delivering
match was
beauty.
72,306.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's going to go a long way. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That's been cut out, well played. And it's Ronaldinho. He's picked his way through. And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's gone backward here. And it's Belletti. Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, well played. Gilberto Silva gets across to intercept that, and he's picked out the run. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Beckham. Now it's Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. Great ball if he can get there.
Neymar, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the shot. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. And he's let fly. And that is a routine catch.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Chelsea needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little.
Oh, shooting chance!
Substitutions taking place.
It's their second corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Drogba. Messi is having the time of his life here. Bullet. Cruyff. Bullet. It's Cruyff. Hits one! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical,
Added minutes
just
has been indicated.
clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's that, the end. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. And Shevchenko. Big chance! Must be! Great chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's the chance to counter. Messi, and he's had it nicked away. Raul. Davids. Raul. Deftly away. And that's been won straight back. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Davids. Oh, such a clever touch. Steaming on goalwards. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi.
Messi really added the width there, thanks to...
Great hit! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, facing up to it. There's the shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
And it's hoisted clear. Van Basten looking to add to his goal. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shot a goal! Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Davids. Now it's Messi. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Just off target. Yeah. Might look promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Messi. Raul. Bullet. Pirlo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Maradona. Oh, that's delightful. Turns and goes back. Messi, very much a man of this moment. That's a nicely measured pass. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a shade optimistic. Vieira. For Messi. Davids.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And Shevchenko. Arsenal finding their passes. Looking for options for movement. He's had a hit! And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Please take
It's
this
impressive
opportunity to
that
pay a visit to our official
raising
store
at
where
half-time, because
memorabilia
in
from
truth
today's
they've
match
not
are
really
now
been at it
available.
so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Davids is looking to set free a runner. Van Basten. Now it's Shevchenko.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And the ball's a good one. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Messi is offering a right smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Big header! No mistake! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now it's Van Basten. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Pirlo.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Messi, and it's Pirlo. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, that is really good tenacity.
Substitution.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Just eases him off the ball.
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
Must an hour gone. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Davids. Yeah. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Threads one in. Right, Shevchenko. And smartly reclaimed.
Big chance!
Maradona.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mbappe. He's found a way through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Davids. Looking for the run. That's good play.
And Messi! He scored!
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And it's Lam.
A
he goes! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Arsenal have got it back, and they'll have another go. Lahm made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. And he's lost his man here. Oh, he's found him a chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something
Number
for him to cling
24,
to.
Shevchenko. Coming on the field is number 9, Mbappe.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Neymar. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Van Dijk is there to clear. And that is out of play.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 18, Gullit. Number 6, Van Basten.
Davids.
Coming on the field, number 7,
Now it's
Bellingham.
Mbappe.
Number
Now
11,
it's Messi. Face. It's one. They've scored! Two ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Gerrard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Thuram. Davids. And it's Gerrard. Neymar! Sticks it away! Late drama, late goal! This will be one
The goal
frantic ending!
after 88
Not so much
minutes
sophistication as
number
doggedness
9,
and sheer
Kylian
bloody-mindedness.
Mbappe.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
We have got ourselves...
added minutes has been indicated.
He's gone backward. He's gone for goal! And he thumps it clear. Bellingham. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Now it's Mbappe. He's got the shot away! He's got a goal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal. Arsenal could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end
And just a quick reminder
virtually
today to please
unavoidable.
drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or
reflections on what
behaving
you've
in
seen,
an
Jim?
inappropriate manner
Well, there
will be
was a
removed.
distinct
Thank you
lack
very
of
much for your
clarity
cooperation.
or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it,
everybody,
but it is
and welcome
equally
to
clear
today's
and
match.
very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. There's the whistle, and here we go. And it's Neymar. Pull it. He's picked his way through. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Neymar. Pull it. Nedved. Nedved in with the challenge. Davids.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nicely weighted ball. Barella. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Mbappe. Davids. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Bale. Well, that's well seen too. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well spotted.
Mbappe! Mbappe! Goal! Breda!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Let's a look and place it forward. Well, no, that is pretty much the end of that. And there's green grass ahead of him. Mbappe! Can he put it away?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Bale. He's played him through. There's the shot!
do not know what has hit them.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Thuram did well to stay calm there. Conte, and he was quick to react. And it's Beckham. Mbappe!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Chips it through. Now it's Bale. This man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Beckham looking to play it into the box. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Messi. That looks a decent ball. Decent hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Oh, there's a probing ball. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Conte, oh, good read. Looking for options for movement. Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's going to be disappointed with that. Shapes to shoot! Caught offside that time. Distributed tidily. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neymar. And the shot! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And he cuts out the supply. Busquets. Now it's Bale. Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Nedved. Great chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. NAC Breda with the corner, there first. And now a sudden chance to counter. He won't be happy with that one.
Minutes has been indicated.
Good run down the left. Climbs up big! Good delivery, but no joy.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
This possibly the last play of the half. Bale, he's been kicked out. Bale gets flagged offside. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you
Volunteers
look.
for each block, Please report to the
Well,
staff
the
room
pickings
immediately.
certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Here's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Mbappe, and it's Bale. Mbappe! He scored! And with that goal comes comfort. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. NAC Breda take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Gullit going face-to-face with his great rival. Gullit! And Gullit! And he's there to clear it.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Substitution in progress.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Beautifully weighted. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. So, what can they make of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Has a goal! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And it's Messi. Oh, no joy this time. Now somewhat off target. Davids could move up a gear here. Oh, good spread. Messi! Against the crossbar. I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Substitutions taking place.
A couple of changes then in quick succession. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, what's he done? He has found the way through. Haaland couldn't quite force his way through this time, but...
And the shot!
Yeah. No, he is not giving anything away. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that is a little undercooked. Beckham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he welcomes it in. Davids.
Tries a shot!
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Pull it. Can he get it through? Oh, easy pickings there. Perez. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Shot goal! He's got it all! Just 1 in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion!
After 80 minutes,
Neymar at his
Number
razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Substitution on the field.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Mbappe.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That's really well manoeuvred. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. Kolumwani producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Beckham. Neymar. The most accurate pass.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Nicely worked. That has been cut short. Costa Curta. Zaire Emery. And that could set him on his way.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Cruyff. And it's Neymar. And we're done. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody...